Mm,
Mm.
sub. Be my sub.
This is the wrong session, Jordy. This is
Oh,
Monday.
fuck.
Shit.
Coward.
Got a
Loser.
cut off.
Yep.
R.I.P.
What time is it right now? Like, are we just settling down, or are we? What's going on?
Can we
Okay.
get a little bit further away? So about
How
like
far do we
30
want to
minutes
walk? Okay.
minimum.
Do we want someone guiding us to look out for a place to lie down after this?
I will attempt to help, even though I'm extremely fucked up.
All right, I guess I'm doing it with advantage.
You got this.
Cool. First roll back. No pressure. Okay. 18. So that was a survival check to try and find somewhere to lie down about 30 minutes away from where we had that little powwow.
Alzheimer's kicking in. Get off my lawn. Come in my house.
yes. Alright, this looks rather safe. Should be good to lie down here for a moment.
I'll just collapse on the ground in a little ball. This is me.
I'll turn to Axel to be like, Axel, fucking, who are they? And then notice that he's in stasis mode. Sick.
Classic deflecting.
Mm, what a coward.
Do you remember how far it is away from this war camp we're heading to?
Yes.
Yes. It depends
Sure.
on how far we got before we got shot.
Okay. So no, Enlon.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, cool. Sweet. Well. It's gonna take forever. I'll take first watch. If you guys want to start getting some rest.
Righty, I'll take the second one.
I'll take third.
Wake me up whenever you need me. Just back.
Same.
I think you should get some rest, nature buddy.
Oh, okay.
You got lit up pretty hard, if I remember correctly.
I got fucked up.
Yeah.
Really insta dead.
Yeah, I think you've earned a little rest.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have horses anymore, do we? Oh no, we got some more. Never mind.
Oh, that's right. I summoned a wet horse. I have a wet horse. It's just chilling.
Did we get enough horses for everyone?
No,
Yeah.
but we got enough so that you could turn into a horse or something like there was. We had
No,
a
so-
Yeah.
There was enough of the their horses that we found. We just needed my horse to carry Axel because he's so big.
Oh,
Right, because
yeah,
it was a
yeah.
war
That's
horse.
right.
It's a war horse.
Yeah,
That's right.
And I think two of us had double up, or one.
Well, tomorrow I can turn into a horse if you want.
Yeah, so there were some horses left over from the guys that you had fought with. Yeah, so you should have enough steeds to get you by.
Nope. D.
Sweet. I'm just find a sick stump to kick my feet up on, and then start rolling a little cigarette with my sick tobacco pouch I stole off a little crate.
Did anybody want some tea?
So you get hardcore drug tea.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
No,
drug tea
no,
or
no, no,
regular
no,
tea?
no, no. No, no. I'll make lavender tea. It'll help you
Oh.
sleep.
I'm so into that.
I'll make some lavender tea. And maybe no, I won't do that.
Yeah, no. Not after last time. Thank you.
Yeah. Thought against. My little intrusive thoughts came in. Turned them off. Lavender teas for everyone, and then good night.
I do like that. Oh yeah, and then over my shoulder and tip it out, and then get back to her.
I need a dexterity check for that one.
Yes.
A bit of a sleight of hand.
You sleight of
Or,
hand.
I'm
or a
watching.
deception check because I'm Deceiving her?
No, it's a sleight of hand. Sleight of hand will be.
Nah,
like,
deception.
Yeah.
My deception seems better than my sleight of hand.
Yeah, well, you know, you just try
I
to
don't
quickly
care.
use your hand movements, so.
12.
What do I need to roll?
Insight.
Or is it just my passive?
Nah, insight for this one.
Dang it, because my passive is baller. Insight. Ooh, and not bad. $23.
Mm.
Yeah, you see it. You see it just straight over your shoulder. He's quick. He's fast, but
Jack!
Mm. What?
What did it taste like?
Tea?
Nope.
What was it?
You would know if you fucking tasted it.
Was it not lavender tea?
It was special lavender tea. I get it. You hate me, it's cool. I'll remember that next time I'll go to heal you.
What, you heal people? Just blow a big puff of smoke in her face.
Fuck, you're a cock.
Good one, Bender.
I'll never do anything nice for you again. Okay, good night, fuckers and fuckettes. And I'll roll over.
She's got a mouth on her. So we picked her up. She is just learnt the worst language.
Being
Wait.
around you fuckers.
she's going through a rebellious druid stage, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as Tuk Tuk goes to sleep after being almost destroyed yesterday. Oh no, today. What is everyone else doing? Jack smoking a ciggy, Xanthia.
Napping until it's my turn.
Okay. Lucius, are you doing anything?
Yeah, during this long rest, I'm gonna change some spells and actually bring in Spirit Guardians.
Hey.
Should have been there from the beginning.
Well, you're learning.
Character growth, we like it.
Yeah.
Dumbass. And yeah, lots of sleeping till I get woken. For my
Nice.
turn, if that happens.
Tacitus, anything you'd like to do?
I mean, I'll probably start for like maybe an hour or so practicing with my new bow, and then I'll get some sleep and wait for, no doubt, a kick in the ribs from Jack to go
My
and do
cigarette
watch.
out of your fucking forehead.
Yeah.
Like you- No, that's so gross.
You
mean, I'm
would do
resistant-
that.
I'm resistant to fire, so you probably would.
Your turn.
Okay, thank you. Smack in the ass.
That'd be a kick of the ankles. Of
Alrighty. And Xanthia, anything you'd like to do during the rest?
Sleep.
Okay, cool. Can I please get just 3, because you'll probably do it in pairs, just 3 perception checks, one from Xanthia, one from Tuk Tuk, and one from Tacitus.
One from Jack.
fuck myself. I guess I'll fuck the first watch.
19.
You can roll one of your visuals also.
Thanks. 17.
7.
10.
10.
Okay. So, Jack, on your watch, you hear the sounds of almost like creeping through the woods to your direct front, like closer towards where the track is. And as you're kind of just lying there, you can see three gentlemen with bows very quietly walking towards your campsite.
I'm just gonna like sit up, put the cigarette in my mouth, and have it sticking on the side of my mouth, and just like with my musket like hip position, I'm just gonna walk forward and like kind of like go up from the side of them, and just like get close enough, then step on a stick so they see me like, "Evening, fellas," and then just like slowly.
Give first off, I need a stealth check from you, and then an intimidation check.
Holy shit!
Oh,
My stealth. 22 for stealth. What the fuck? What did that? What did
Damn.
stealth?
Jesus.
And then intimidation, you reckon? 3.
Big roll.
7.
Um,
With
so-
advantage, because not going right.
So as these guys are walking in and you go click, they all very quickly pull their bows towards you. You've got dark vision, so you'll be able to see this. These are members of the guard, of the military. Like these are armed scouts of the Cholton Freed forces, and they point their bows at you, and there's this like awkward standoff. And one of them, this dwarf who's quite lean, steps forward. He says, "We're looking for some bandits who killed some people on the road. You wouldn't know anything about that?"
But you just see the end of the cigarette just light up and illuminate my face for a little bit. Like, yeah, you'll find about an hour's walk back that way.
Yeah, we found the bodies. We tracked them back to here. They were whoever survived the assault.
Yeah, the assault, correct. They assaulted us, we defended ourselves, and they messed with the wrong bunch.
Give me a persuasion check.
Natural 20, the 26.
Jeez, I hope we have combat later so you can get the bad side of these rolls. With the 26, he kind of just lowers his bow, and as he does, you can see the others instinctually do so as well. And why were they trying to attack you? Why did you have to defend yourself there, mate?
They were fucking flapping their gums, calling themselves the... as Jack has a thing, yeah, fire knives.
Okay. And what did you do to piss off the fire knives?
Fucking walked a path, apparently. They said we crossed into their neighbourhood and that there was a toll that needed to be paid, and we disagreed. Well, they disagreed with us, and we disagreed faster, and now they're back there having a long rest.
Now I need a deception check.
Racist. That's it, 8.
It doesn't really sound like the MO of the fire knives. They usually like to stick to the comforts of the city.
You heard of Lady Commodore Greysail?
I've heard of a Captain Greysail.
Buddy, you are behind. And I'll kind of like walk forward. I'll walk up a little bit closer and like lower my rifle. And I'm like, we did some work with Commodore Greysail. So there's a bit of tidbit information for you there. Commodore Greysail. That we did an assault on a Fire Knives little hideout. As part of a joint operation, they did another attack on some other part of the city. We don't know, we weren't a part of that one, but we took out one of their compounds and one of their main dudes. So some of them scurried away during the fight. So I think, some rats ran away, talked to other rats, came back looking for revenge. Bit off more than they can chew.
Yeah, was that so hard to tell a little bit of the truth to start with?
Well, you're sneaking up on us. We fucking thought it was round 2, so...
And yeah, we thought we were coming up on some bloody good-for-nothing bandits.
Well, good for nothing, but we're not bandits.
So what brings you out this far then, away from the city?
Well, Commodore Greysail loved our work so much, she gave us another task. We're heading south. Are we heading south? Heading south to find a Captain Harshnag or Commodore some, I don't know, ranks, say Captain Harshnag, and he's we got a letter for him. Orders, apparently.
Well then, we're heading that way ourselves. Mind if we steal your fire for a bit?
Is there more? There's just you three?
There's 4 of us.
I don't have dark vision. I couldn't see the fourth. Yeah, can I inside check? He seems sus. Like he's like, "Oh, can we join you fire?" And he's gonna like cut our throats in our sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny 20.
Oh, he's. It's like he's more inquisitive. Like he wants to just learn more, and this is like a non-invasive way to come say hello.
Well, as much as we'd probably appreciate the company, we're still a little bit jumpy from our road interactions. So,
And what better yet to have a few well-trained soldiers keep watch.
well, you didn't see me come, did you?
No, we did not.
So how about you set up camp a little bit further down the trail, and we'll meet you in the morning, and then from there we can head out together.
Persuasion check.
15.
He kind of begrudgingly goes, "All right, just wanted to share your fire is all." And gets his guys to slowly start to move away.
Evening. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes for them just to fully go, and then I'll turn around and head back.
Come back, we're all dead.
It's not fun.
They were the distraction.
And then when I like go up to Tassus and kick his ankles, like, hey, it's your turn for watch. And also, there's 4 dudes who I told to go about 15 meters down the track. 15 minutes walk down the track. They're look like they were in some like city guards. Maybe city guard stuff. I couldn't really see dark, but it looked like they were city guard dudes, and they were inquiring about the bodies we left back there, thinking we were bandits. But no, we're good. Well, I don't know. I told them they seem pretty chill. They're going to set up camp about 15 minutes down the track, and then we're going to meet up with them in the morning, and then head out to go find this Harshnag dude, because that's where they're going apparently. So,
All right.
yeah, they went and I'll just point out the direction. They're like, they will head off kind of that was direction. You just keep an eye out that way.
Okay. I'll make sure no one comes for a late night visit, and I'll make sure the message gets relayed to the captain.
Oh, have fun.
Sleep well.
Excellent. And after that little encounter, you all wake up refreshed in the morning, having completed your long rest. As you all wake up, you can see that there are 4 dudes probably about 60 feet away, kind of just waiting on the edge of the forest, like looking, like not staring into your campsite, but kind of giving like the look, make sure you're still there, that you're up and moving.
Do they have horses?
Give us a perception check.
Because I hope they're not waiting. They're thinking that we're going to wait for them, because that's not happening. 15.
Yeah, just in the distance more on the road, you do see 4 horses.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are the
I don't
clans who
think
try
we're
to sneak
gonna-
up on us.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get any answers from Axel today anyway, so he looks like he's a little bit out of commission after yesterday. A rough day for everyone. How is everyone feeling? Rested up?
Tip top.
Yeah.
Full bottle.
We should only be another about half a day? Or did the fight take us back a little bit? Should we get there today?
Yeah. Yep. Like late at night, you'd probably have to like ride a little bit harder into the night to get there, but it's definitely achievable.
Yeah, no worries. Is everyone good to go? Have we all
Yes, sir.
had our English breakfast tea from Tuk Tuk?
Naturally.
Chamomile tea.
Of course.
Yeah, we're not British.
Yeah. Oh,
God, my teeth look fine.
Good to go then. Do the soldiers say anything
Now
as we pass them?
they're still like, oh, as you pass them, they kind of just
Yeah, as we pass them.
give you the nod and kind of just follow you, I guess, in.
Yeah. So we have Tacitus and Tuk Tuk out the front again,
Mhm.
leading the way.
yeah. Nature buddies.
Okay, perfect. And we're going hard.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Awesome. Okay, so as you push onto the track for the day, it is a relatively kind of chilled ride. The scenery of the area starts to kind of go from almost a foresty kind of dense forest and opens up to more of a rolling kind of hills with a very large mountain range just to your left as you're leaving. You can also see with that mountain range as well the Neverwinter Wood, quite prominent woods that go as far as the eye can see in both directions that are quite a distance from the coastline. But after about a hard day's ride, you can see Helm's Hold in the distance. You're still quite a way, but you begin to see it in the distance, and it is for those who have probably all of you is the first time that you've seen it. It is a great, almost it's a great structure on top of a plateau that rises probably about 100 feet off the ground, and you can see a very small track that kind of leads up to this this keep on top of the plateau. All around it you can see tents and small huts and a wooden kind of erected encampment that wraps around the base of this hold. It is it's quite large from here, and you can see with the amount of movement there that there could be anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 troops. Quite dense, lots of rows and rows of tents, even from this distance. But as you're riding closer and closer, is there anything that you'd like to do?
Do I know why they're here? Like why they've set up here, of all places?
No. It's just known as the kind of like just a military base, pretty much, where a lot of the military does a lot of training, has a lot of its forces, a little bit out of the city, but not too far away, so that it can still help the surrounding areas.
And is there people like you said we would get there late at night? Is there people like coming in and out still? Like still pretty active, still pretty awake?
From the distance where you are, it's hard to see individual people, but the general vibe is there's like a lot of movement. You can see like the faint, maybe horses riding, or maybe a column of troops marching around. Very faint in the distance, but yeah, there's movement. It's an active area.
And are our friends still with us?
Yeah, they've been just trailing behind you, not like right on your ass, but like maybe 30 or 40 or so feet behind, just kind of following you in.
And they didn't say anything to us? Like if we stopped for food or anything? They just kind of kept the distance?
Yeah, they haven't said anything. They've kept their distance.
Rather threatening first encounter with us, I guess.
Jack must have done a number on him last night.
Mm. Would beat one of their asses.
There was probably 8 of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was.
He's huge.
Probably took one look and half of them ran away. So, as we ride in, is there any big tents that scream, "This is where a giant lives"?
No. So, fucking jumping the
Is
gun
it?
like that, you motherfucker.
I,
Pipe down there, Chachi.
As we meet Harshnag and we come up to him,
Yeah. So anyway, as we get to level 20,
You're asking for a swift headbutt right there. So, yeah, you make your way towards Helm's Hold, towards the start of the encampment where all the tents are. As you enter in, you're immediately stopped by the guards as these scouts kind of wrap around you. And they kind of wave the 4 other scouts in behind you as one in quite heavy armor approaches. State your business at Helm's Hold.
we have a letter to take to God, what is it? Captain Bruno?
Harshnag.
Harshnag.
Harshnag?
Do you have the seal on it?
Of course. And I'll show.
Alrighty, keep your horses here. I'll escort you in.
As we pass him, I'll give him a couple of gold. Can you feed them and give them a nice brush as well, please?
No.
Not even with some gold. Don't you have people to do that for you?
It's not our job to tend your horses. Do it yourself. Hurry up, let's go.
Yeah, do you want some gold? That's fine.
Chipper fella.
as we kind of walk out and like just kind of get in the middle of our group and just sort of so they can hear, be like, does anyone else just get an odd sense that she sent all of us to deliver a fucking single letter? I feel like it's overkill.
Must be an important letter.
I kind of want to read it.
I mean, would you really expect us to split up anyway?
Couldn't you just
Yeah,
get
I feel like
one
this is
person?
like one dude on a horse can get this done. Yeah.
Maybe it's
It's
what
a
we have
trap.
to take back. That's the
Maybe.
real important thing.
That's why you're the captain. Think of that.
So they're leading us to Harshnag? Or they're just like
No, they're
somewhere in
leading
there?
They're
Okay.
leading you in. So yeah, as you go through like this main kind of road, it is pebbled. You can see it's probably like the main runway, I guess, the main highway, with lots of little side tracks coming off. As you move deeper in, you can see a lot of the tents here are like hard structures, still tents, but you know, dug in poles, tied off lines, proper formalities to make it a more permanent place. As you make your way deeper in, you can start to see a few more larger tents that have some blacksmiths in there that are still working. So the sun's probably has set at this point, so a little bit of the light still covers the camp. But a lot of lanterns are on. You can see there's still people working into the night. You make your way up the kind of zigzaggy approach towards the keep itself. And as you go through these massive double doors, you can see on top there are ballista, catapults, and even some cannon on the inside keep's walls. As you make your way into the inner keep, you can see there may have been a town here at some stage, a very small town, but it is now has all been turned into military style stuff. There's blacksmiths, there is a tavern, but it's kind of been turned more into a feasting mess hall with just rows upon rows of chairs for the soldiers to come eat at. And as you push your way in further, you come to the keep itself, with the portcullises almost all the way down, where you have to almost lower your head as you go in. You go through these 20-foot high hallways and go into a very militarized fortress. There's no nice tapestries or artwork or anything. It is just plain, simple stone and metal. There's arrow holes in the walls for defenders to shoot attackers in the hallway. You can see there is many a weapon hanging on the wall. And as you make your way into kind of the great hall center of this keep, you can see it's been turned into a kind of office, but with a more giant-sized furniture occupying the area. There's a large desk that sits probably about 10 feet off the ground with a chair next to it that also sits about 10 feet off the ground. A very large hammock in the back, and adorned on the wall is a massive, it's about 15 to 30 feet across great axe with this giant blue head on it with these giant runes written all over it. It is pretty nice looking, pretty beauty. Sitting at the desk, writing some paper, writing some reports. You see what you assume to believe is Captain Harshnag. Harshnag is a frost giant, so he has very blue skin, and he has a great large beard that has really filled out. He's wearing a breastplate. It is silvered. It is polished to the T. With some minor military like ribbons and stuff just kind of dangling across. Very minor, mainly because of his size that they didn't make giant size ribbons. But as you guys kind of enter in the troop, the gentleman that was entering you says, Captain, you got some message bearers from the city. He kind of looks up with his very worrying, tired eyes. Oh, good. Come in. And he kind of just stands up slightly to give you the respect as you enter.
At ease.
He's like, funny guy. Well, do you have the letter?
Yeah, we have this from Commodore Grayscale.
Oh, how's she been? As he kind
Well,
of like starts to open it and unseal it and all that stuff.
she's been busy. Doing a
Promoted.
lot for the city.
Loaded? What has she been doing for the city?
Oh, you know, raids here, raids there. Blowing up some buildings. Unintentionally.
He kind of has this very confusing, puzzling look on his face as he puts on these tiny glasses for his face, puts them on, and these wide brims go wide as he just begins to read this letter and squint to it as he just holds his hand. Give me a moment as he starts.
While he's doing that, I'm still going to talk. You didn't hear it from me, but I heard one of her troops. I think they're called the Northern Orphans. Blew up a whole family. It wasn't pretty from what I heard, but
Yeah, that's how they got their name. Like, they blew up a whole group of orphans. So,
give me
Terrible people.
deception checks, or both of you.
10.
deception. That is 28.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, with a 28, pretty much carrying this, he kind of looks at Jack, and he's like, and then looks at Xanthia. You know, she should aim to tell, the whole truth, not just,
Oh, it wasn't the Commodore's fault at all, you know. It was... She picked the wrong group to do that job and kind of messed up. But she had a really successful raid after that. Actually, I think it might have been the same night as well. Another really successful raid.
Yeah. Happened quicker as well, like what I heard.
The rivalry of young groups. God, I miss it.
Jesus.
My God.
Smash.
double smash.
He's not wearing his helmet, but you can see it in the back, a it's a dragon skull that he has fashioned into a helmet that kind of sits towards the back of the room. He's been around.
I bet he
Yeah.
has.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just watching him read, I'm just like watching him read. I just go, "Would you like someone to dictate that for you, mate?"
No, I've almost finished. You always write in such small handwriting, you know. Can't you just make it a little bit bigger for us bigger folk, you know?
Yeah. It's pretty little of us.
Inconsiderate.
No, this all looks pretty. Okay. Oh, and then he gets. You can probably tell that he's getting to the part where he's most likely getting promoted and being pulled back into the city.
Oh,
And he looks up and he's, fuck you guys.
Hey, congratulations.
Bears
look at you!
Flowers.
That's what was all of us. We're supposed to all give him a hug.
Ah.
throws the bit of paper down and throws off his glasses. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I can barely do this. Fucking.
So what do we call you now? Commodore?
Mm.
General?
Arch General Tiny.
Oh, General Tiny. No. No, not General. Not General. Commander now. Commander Harshnag.
Commander!
And he's got this
Sexy.
little dread on his face, just like doesn't want to be doing
You'll
that.
do great.
You do great, sweetie.
Even more souls that are all under your command. Congratulations.
Just kind of looks at you.
It's a good thing your shoulders are so big. You carry all that.
Alrighty, well, I appreciate you delivering the bad news, bad omens and all. Am I paying you? Is Commodore paying you?
The Commodore is paying us. All good.
We do take tips though.
We do take tips. We brought this very quickly.
We were shot at.
We were shot at. I mean, we'll also take a place to rest tonight as well, if you're offering it.
Oh, you can definitely have a place to rest. There's an officer's lounge just down the end there. You can grab one of the rooms there and use the fireplace and have some food. That's not a problem. In terms of tip, I really have no just money to splash out for tips. You know, everything's controlled. But Commodore shall pay you.
Are you going to come back with us tomorrow, or?
No, I need to find a replacement, train them up, and ensure that I'll be a while. You know, I'll get there on my own time.
Well then, can we get something from you to say that we have delivered
Oh,
the notice?
Definitely. And he gets a bit of parchment out and then like rips it in half, and then just you can see him like trying to write as small as he can. You know, pretty much a receipt of delivery. He gets a bit of he gets a tiny bit of wax out, dips it in, and then very slowly. It's like if you've watched those TikToks of those tiny cooking kind of things that people do. It's like that, but with letters. And he puts the seal in, and then he's like, excellent. And then he just slowly rolls it up, and then he passes it to you. And it probably goes from like the tip of your head down to just above your belly button of this large bit of parchment. All signed,
God.
ready to go.
I'll like take out my bag of holding and I'll turn to Tacitus and be like, can you hold this open for me? As I like put it in.
I was chucking that map case, Jesus.
That's as small as I can go. Apologies.
It's got written
No,
on it.
this is
Okay.
perfect. I guess.
THX.
Yearly.
My secretary's gone. Is resting for the evening. She usually does all the small stuff. Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Is there anything else that we can help you with?
Nothing major. We're wanting to join the forces. It's good career. We've got a bounty board just outside the keep if you're interested in doing some jobs for us. Pays okay. Mainly stuff to make us a little bit less, just help us out a little bit. Actually, no, I do have. There's an issue. There's not an issue. I'm not sure if it's something. If you're more, talkers or bashing skulls in.
They're both.
Bit of both.
However, there's a. So after we had some run-ins with the goblin and orcs, raids and their little kind of half rebellion, we got an agreement with one of the chieftains, and he was meant to supply some troops in exchange for him to keep his post. Now, he hasn't. Sorry, not troops. He was meant to supply some arrows and some bows. Goblin bows are quite good, quite strong and reliable. However, hasn't delivered the arrows and has said that we're ripping him off. So I need someone to head to their camp, have a chat, see if they can come to some kind of resolve. We don't want to send in, troops and just take them off. We kind of want to be a little bit more diplomatic, and we want to kind of wrap this group of orcs and goblins into the forces. Get them to join us. They're on the fence. They just don't want to be kind of used and abused. And they believe that we will be those kind of people, but we're not. We just think they're good fighters. So it's a bit of a task. I'm not sure if it's up your alley, more diplomacy, but if you're able to do it, I'll pay you. And he looks at his ledgers, then looks through some gold. 800 gold.
And what do they benefit from joining forces with you?
Well, they still get to fight and they get to live in the land. Otherwise, they're going to have to go back east.
Okay.
How flexible are you with, do you just need the arrows, or do you need them as a consistent source of arrows?
More a consistent source of arrows.
Right, cool. Oh, what do you think, Captain? Oh. Big day.
Well, we've been riding all day, so might as well go find some places to rest, and then we can check out the board tomorrow as well. We do have some time until we need to be back in the city, so it's not really any rush. But yeah, how does everyone else feel about it? Actually, we'll go to the sleeping chambers and we can discuss it there. I'm sure the commander has better things to focus on.
Well, the commander needs an answer from us as well as whether or not we're going to do it.
Wait, does he need an answer tonight? I say as I look up.
Oh, for this job? No. This is a delicate matter. We've had some, diplomats, I guess, try to, settle the thing. There's no hostilities. There's no tension. They are just trying to, do what's best for them, what's right for them. And, I just want to kind of peacefully resolved.
And what did you offer them, just so we can offer anything that you didn't?
So to give you some background on the whole situation, they came in. The whole little thing started about 5 or 6 years ago. A war band of orcs and goblins, bugbears came from the far east. They attempted to do some raids on our lands and kind of were inspired to cut out their own own part of the coast. We did battle with them. However, one of my old associates, who was a member of a group similar to yours, was able to contact one of the second or third in charge, and was able to convince him to splinter away and fight against it for their benefit. That they would be given a place to stay, protection, to help us fight against this thing, and they pulled it off, and we were able to, with the help of this newly formed splinter force with our forces, we were able to envelop their position. A battle did ensue, however, the raiding force that had come to the coast to kind of conquer and raid was disbanded. As a part of that, they were told that if they wanted to stay here, that they would need to repay their time for service, and a part of that was the arming of arrows, the use of their goblins for scouts, the training of our soldiers with their very skillful techniques. And just over the recent years, it has kind of, their effort to put in on their side of the bargain has diminished. So we want to really pull them in fully. They're kind of a little bit disjointed, living in a crag to the east a little bit, only about a day's travel. We want to bring them in fully and train them under a singular banner instead of two disjointed forces.
And have they requested anything to sway them?
The Orc and Goblin Society up until that point was built mostly on fear and brutality. If you didn't do what they were told, then you'd be killed or beaten. They just want to ensure that that they're not being used and they're not going to be put into a situation where they're forced, which isn't the case, but they seem to have it in their mind that we're just using them for their abilities and not because we think that they're worthy of being here, which is not true. I have great respect for their abilities in combat and out.
We'll ponder it for the night and get back to you tomorrow with an answer if you don't find anything interesting to do.
One last thing though. I hate to say just because you're a frost giant, you know all frost giants. But is there any chance that you have any idea about a man named Jarl Bluebeard? He's a frost giant captain of the sea, though, not of the land, and you're a commander.
It's not bad to ask, but I do know a Jarl Bluebeard. Know of him, I guess. He's a sort of quite a notorious seafaring frost giant. He generally operates northeast of the coast, so off Luskin, where the waters are a little bit more colder. You wouldn't believe it. His ship is quite fast, not from mostly the sails, but the pod of killer whales that he has towing it, and that he's at his command.
Interesting. Very interesting.
A very, very formidable warrior, as I've heard, and he has an interesting crew members. What did he have? Please hold as I find Jarl Bluebeard.
I want to be on a ship being dragged by killer whales.
That's fucking sick.
That's so cool.
What a man.
That's big dick energy right there.
Yeah, can we get sharks to pull our ship?
You tell us.
I could make it
you-
happen.
Yeah, can you transform into one?
Yes.
So
Find shark.
he has some other giants on his crew. He also has, which is quite surprising. I don't know how he came about it, but some ice devils as a part of his crew as well.
Ice devils.
Yeah.
Any chance he has a tiefling on his crew that you know of? And not...
Being the nature of ice devils and maybe some blue-skinned tieflings, maybe. But I'm not. I do not know for sure.
Oh, thank you for your time, Amanda.
You kind of you can just see him shudder a little bit as you say that. No,
Sorry.
not at all.
Sorry, Captain.
But yeah, he is a formidable force.
Sick.
Has he done something wrong? The last I heard, he was just a bit of a swashbuckling frost giant, you know?
No, I'm looking for my brother, and I had heard that he was working for him, but now I'm not totally certain.
He, from what I heard, he did have grandeurs of raising in a fleet, so it could be possible that he was on another one of his ships, maybe.
Okay. Well, thank you anyway. I appreciate it.
Okay, sleep time.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else
Cool.
have any more questions?
Oh.
Guess not.
Just a thing. Where is Axel during all this? Is he just mindlessly walking around? Do we have to tie a rope to him and drag him around, or did we leave him outside? Is he with the horses?
Back at the old camp.
He
We forgot about him. We put him behind a tree.
No, he's just in stasis mode, following us around.
Okay. I would say blank expression, but that's most of the time anyway.
It's all the time.
So how do we feel about this diplomacy mission?
Two thumbs up.
It's an extra 2 days to our travel, so as long as nobody's itching to get back.
Sorry,
be a
I was
problem?
writing.
It's more
Yeah,
time for our shit to be ready. Yes.
extra 800 gold. Do we feel confident in negotiating that, though, and not just stacking it up royally?
Look at Jack.
Yes. Yes, we will be good. We'll be good. Jack can stay at the back with tape over his mouth.
Yep.
And we'll be fine.
Ease up. I actually negotiated the surrender of those 4 dudes last night, so Sugma.
To be fair-
there were 8.
Hmm?
I thought you said there were 8 dudes.
Yeah, I killed 4, made 4 surrender.
Yeah, that's not what we want to do at the
Yeah.
Goblin Walk.
Yeah, but I'll just take out the first 5, killing them, and just take surrender. You're welcome.
He did say that orcs and all that do shows of strength and stuff like that, so we could say, hey,
Yeah, whipping the line.
if you can beat the shit out of Jack, then come with us.
Yeah, and they can't. So we'll say if we can, maybe we'll have a one-on-one fight. I'll fist fight one. And
Oh
if
boy.
I punch the shit out of one, they'd be like, "Hey, fall in the line. I'll come back for you." And then we can just be like, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Don't all say you agree at once. Just
This is the beauty of brainstorming, my friend.
oh, that's my 2 cents. I'm happy with whatever.
Yeah, are we in the room too, or are we just in the middle of
Still in
Harshnag?
front of Harshnag.
Yeah, we've walked down to the sleeping
Yeah.
chambers.
Okay, good.
We walked down to the sleeping chambers, right? I did say that.
Mm.
You didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, I got concerned.
Can't prove it.
Did you hear me say that?
I did hear you say it.
Okay, good, good.
I chose to
Good.
ignore it.
Yeah.
I was just writing my spiel about how beautiful the room looks. And you've just ruined it.
How beautiful is the room, Rams?
It's
Yeah,
pretty.
absolutely.
It's the tavern that you guys were staying in Neverwinter was nicer than this. It's definitely better than tents from outside. However, the most thing that you concern you as you go in, you do see some, large moustache wearing, very pointed nose, kind of give you the look of like, who are these peasants walking into our area?
Sounds like officers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Seven's just kicking the nut.
But you guys go to another lounge area with a second hearth, and you just, have your chat.
Let's do it. Extra 800, only 2 days. We've still got a week and a half for our boat to be ready anyway, so roughly.
Do we also want to check out the bounty board?
Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea.
Why not?
Sure.
How would you suppose we approach this, Lucius? You being the much more kind-hearted of all of us.
What do you mean? Like when we go talk to them?
Yeah, dealing with approaching a situation where we don't immediately draw swords and try to clash skulls.
We don't send Jack first.
Agreed.
You
Agreed.
at the front with our captain to show strength and leadership.
Sure,
And
I like it.
have a good chat. Converse.
I'll stay with Jack.
Can you
Yeah,
get
keep-
him plied on alcohol? So he
Oh
will
no, we
just,
don't want that.
Oh, yeah.
well, just
He
just
doesn't
distract
have
him
a
with
filter normally on alcohol. He
Guys,
definitely
I found
doesn't
some
have
drinks.
a
What are you
filter.
guys talking about? I got some
it.
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a beer.
Yeah, here you
Mead. Give me mead.
go. Yeah, you want
What do you
to
got?
What are you talking about? All right, what's the plan?
And as straight in character, you do find the drinks quite easily. Like you sniff them out like a bloodhound finding rabbits.
Here we go. This one for everyone. All right, cool. We got with the plan, all right?
Did you
Smash and
find
grab,
the
kill them
wine?
all.
The
Was that
plan
looking
is
for
that
one?
you're going to stay about 500 feet back. You're going to be our lookout. They start attacking us. You got our flank.
That sounds boring as fuck.
You can drink
Sounds
while you
like
do
a
it.
plan.
It's democracy, baby.
But also then talking sounds boring as fuck. This is Lucius running it, right? He's like the go-to guy. Yeah, fuck that. It sounds boring as fuck. Yeah, I'll set the back.
Yeah, actually, that's a great idea. You're our scout. Look out from behind.
Yeah,
Sure,
you got this.
I'm sticking with that.
Smooth.
Nice.
What are you talking about? Some strong tea.
Good tea. Good soup.
Good soup. Cool.
So
Rest?
you guys are just resting here for this evening and then heading towards the camp tomorrow?
How late is it?
It's probably, a little bit late at night now. Probably like 9, 10 o'clock our time.
Can I quickly poke my head outside and see if there's any wires walking around? I don't know, someone that would take some extra coin.
Give us a perception check.
12.
With a 12, you can see some active guardsmen patrolling and mounting on the walls, but you don't see any, squires.
That's alright. I just wanted someone to give our horses a brush down. They're not even our horses. Are these horses lesser
They're
quality
stolen
than the
horses.
horses that we were given? They're a little bit malnourished.
No, they're well kept. They're still well kept horses.
Okay.
I can go take care of them. It's okay. I do it.
Hey,
We
don't
could just-
worry about trying to get him dry. He doesn't get dry.
I figured.
Red and hard and put away wet.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
What? That's a term for riding horses. Something you just never do because it will die.
Yeah. I was just saying, please don't do that.
Alrighty. Well, as you guys have a little bit to drink, have some more chats, and begin to fall asleep, I guess. Just have a nice evening. We'll go ahead and we're going to take a quick break. I'm just going to do some, because I got a new mic, as everyone probably sees, so I'm just going to do some tech stuff with that and go to the toilet and get some water and stuff. But we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes, and we'll continue this one on. But yeah, for those who have been watching, thanks for watching, and we'll just be back in a little bit. And welcome back to Upcasters. Excellent. Yeah, just had a quick break. I think some people are having some din-dins, had some water, and we were ready to kick this one off. Was there anything else that you all would like to discuss while you are sitting around the fire, around the hearth, having some booze, or would we like to move on to the next day?
If not, I'll get up early in the morning and hunt us some breakfast.
Nice. Easily done. You're able to very kind of casually not sneak your way, but kind of just move your way into where all the higher officers are having their breakfast, and you're able to pull yourself a few plates, stack them up, and then quickly slip on out back to the group as you all enjoy some very well cooked bacon, sausages, some scrambled eggs with some nice roasted mushrooms and tomatoes.
Right up.
Nice.
Eat up, gents and ladies. Big day. Oh.
Let's go till Harshnag will accept and we'll go there straight away.
You want to check out the bounty board before we go there? So we can, like, say we're accepting, if we do want to do multiple things at once, we'd be like, hey, we're doing these 3.
Swing by on the way.
Yep, right. Bounty board.
To the bounty board. All right, so you make your way to the bounty board. It is just classical, RPG gaming bounty board with just the wood, the slats, some random stuff on there, but you do see 2 contracts of letters for work pinned there, ready for you to use.
What are they?
So the first one, so each of the bounty boards is going to have, I guess, a difficult system is the best way to use it, based on skulls. The more skulls, the more difficult, the more dangerous. So there is a singular skull, and then there is a 4 skull. Yes.
I have a question. Is that based on our level?
No, just overall difficulty.
Okay, so are we at like a 2-level difficulty right now, or like a 3-level difficulty?
Let's find out.
Okay.
Like 4, straight away.
Balls to the walls.
Yeah.
What does it say? Because if it's deal with these 6 beholders, then maybe maybe not.
Maybe tomorrow.
Wait till they get 2 more, then we'll try again.
Okay.
Alrighty, so the singular gold, the singular skull bounty is for a bounty to track down a group of bandits in the Mere of Deadman who murdered their 2 of their comrades and killed their commanding officer before escaping into the Mere of Deadman. 50 gold bounty for each of their heads, and then 100 gold for the leader, who is a dragonborn known as Exismore.
And sorry, how many was there altogether? Or they didn't say.
Didn't say, no.
And does it have like a wanted poster picture?
Yeah, it's a very crude drawing of a dragonborn, but in the notes it does say will be seen by his cross scar on his face, and he's wielding of a great sword made of red steel.
That's a cool sword.
How many skulls were that one?
Just the one.
1.
What's the 4 skull one?
There's no 4 skull one. It's 3 skulls. It
3
was, and it says on a dangerous mission. Need of a information and report of current ship size and shipbuilding nature from the imperial town of the imperial shipbuilding site in Moortown.
I don't understand. What do they want?
Yeah. Can you say
Just
that?
want info on the ships that
Yeah.
are being built
I
in
want how
Warcamp.
many ships and like what size. Like just info on the ships and how many they got.
So, Xanthia and Jack, you would know Moortown. It is a town on the side of a lake just north of the High Moor, and it is the naval center for the Empire. It's where they do all their naval training, where they do all their recruiting, where their main naval base is, and where they build all their ships. It's kind of in a inland lake, a massive inland lake, which is accessible to the ocean through a river system just north of Daggerford. It is deep in Imperial territory, and that town itself it's a fortress city.
How deep?
Oh, yep. And how deep?
How deep? It is past Waterdeep, past Daggerford. It is or north of the High Moors, so it is right in there. You'll have to go through about, if you were to beeline it straight from where you are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 or 7 Imperial towns.
We're free to do that though, right? Like, or is there like a very much a divide between the two nations?
There is a divide. You can travel there. That's not a problem. However, adventurers and like mercenary groups is not allowed. So
We're farmers. I don't know what you're talking about.
highly armed farmers. That won't fly. So if you did travel into there, Jack knows and Xanthia knows and everyone knows that you would have to ditch all your gear. You'd have to wear pretty basic clothing, no armor, and you'd have to appear to be just normal citizens. That's why something like this would be so dangerous, because you're literally going in there probably unarmed. Yes.
Sidebar. Did my old friend used to go there a lot, being the naval place?
No, she wouldn't have gone there. It was too far deep.
Wrong person.
Oh, that friend? Yeah.
That friend.
Yeah.
He would have went there a lot.
He would have went there a lot. It would have been a few days travel via ship to get there, but yeah, we would have went there a bit. He would have had an office there and would have, spent a fair bit of time there.
Also, rude, Geordie. I've had lots of friends. Okay. Wow. Call me out like that.
Well, there was the one chick. Now there's a guy. You're into threesomes. I like it.
She knows the mayor of Moortown.
She knows
Let's
Mayor
hope not.
Moore.
More man?
Mayor?
Boo. Boo you all.
And so, what was the price for that?
For that one?
Yeah.
$3,000.
And then, who do we take the info to?
To be delivered to... General Andor. General Andor Grin. In Neverwinter.
And then I was just assuming that would bring the heads of the bandits back here.
Yeah,
But-
correct. They're a deliver here one.
And then how far away is the Mirror of the Dead Men?
The Mirror of Dead Men is relatively close to where you guys are. Probably about 6-7 day travel to get there, and then you'd have to find them. So they were just last seen in the Mirror of Dead Men. So
Okay, are we going to talk about these on our way east? See how we
I
feel
think
about them?
definitely the Mirror of Death. That's pretty close. We could probably get that one done. Go on to Moortown. I don't know, man. It's pretty rough, and it doesn't pay a whole lot for what it's worth. I don't think.
Well, it's just a report, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's
We
getting
can just buy
caught.
someone else to do that, right?
Yes.
Maybe if we're ever down that way.
Yeah. Give back the mine.
I don't think there'd be too many brave people that would want to be doing that.
can Tacitus... Can actually everyone, probably except for Tuk Tuk, give me a history check on Moortown. Tuk Tuk, you're just a little bean that lives in woods, so...
Yeah. Okay.
15.
9.
16.
Oh,
Alrighty. So... the 16. Yeah, so Tacitus, you would know that there is a very protected shipbuilding, ship storage area, and they call it Lancaster, and it is a almost like overhead dome-shaped shipbuilding center. There's one entrance in, and it goes up about 600-700 feet, and kind of enwraps this area of the water. All the ships get built in there. That's where they store all the ships when they're not out on patrols or going on exercise or whatever. And it has been a well-kept secret exactly how the ships are built in there. All that people see is some wood arrive through the front of this fortress, and then ships pretty much come out the other end. So you can kind of gather that this kind of fortress building thing would be what they want to get information about.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I passed some information along. I imagine they're probably wanting to know about Lancaster. I'm going to look around going, come on, the pirates obviously know about Lancaster. No?
Yeah.
Do I believe that?
Telling straight porkies.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fuck it. Why not? Let's roll. Let's have some fun. I'm not going to see through this at all. Oh, I do. Yeah. Oh, you know about it then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool, so... You're the captain. You should... Not captain, you're the...
Oh, I got promoted. That's sweet. All right.
You're the,
wow!
you're the pirate. You should know about all this kind of stuff then. Why don't you tell us about it?
Bad honestly, Thunder. You're on a roll there. You keep going. Yeah.
Alright.
Happy the brains and the beauty. I'll give you something.
Oh.
Why'd you give them both to me then?
I like it.
It's a... I'm guessing it's a place they're talking about. It's deep in Imperial land. It's a very well-protected shipyard, essentially. It's covered by a dome. And that's all that's really known about it. People don't know how the ships are built in there. All they know is that wood goes in and ships come out. So that's probably what they want to know about. And that secret's been kept pretty well hidden for quite a while.
A long time, yeah. That's what I was going to say. A long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one, Captain.
Yeah, look, I don't think it's really worth the 3,000 gold, to be honest.
No, it sounds like we're very much putting our necks on the line there.
Yeah. Look, maybe if we ever head down that way, we could give another look. But I don't think we should go out of our way for it.
No,
No,
I
let's
agree.
get some 50 gold piece skulls.
But yeah. Look at your heads, and then look, maybe we can head back to those pile of guys we left there and get a couple more heads. Yeah.
True. That's another day out of the way, though.
Or go on Harshnag, know that we're heading towards the goblins to try and sort something out, and then would it be quicker, Rams, to go to the goblins back to the camp than to Deadmere, or kind of do both the quests in one then come back?
From where you need to go into Neverwinter Wood, it would probably be... It's much of the same. It's kind of like a triangle. So,
Okay, sweet, cool. Bang, both out at once, then head back to Harshnag and with double successes. Goblins first, Deadmere second, paid third. I like it.
Are you telling Harshnag that you're going to do the job?
Captain, on your bike.
What's a bike?
Huh? Nice. Sit on your wagon.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
The worst.
Yeah, I'll go let Harshnag know that we are doing it.
Okay, nice. Cool. He's like, oh, okay, excellent. It's not too far. If you just head into Neverwinter Wood, follow the stream, you'll see a site, a few sites along it. The central one that's kind of a little bit higher is where the chief is. He's a war chief. He is quite a formidable fighter. Just be prepared for a tense conversation.
Nothing that we can't handle.
Nah, Blood Sculptor is his name.
Sorry,
Nah,
what?
blood scalp?
War chief. War chief. Nah, Blood Sculptor.
You're cutting out at the end there. What are you saying to me?
You keep saying no. Why you keep no blood? There's no blood.
blood.
You're the worst. Nah, Blood Sculptor.
Sculptor.
Sculptor. Fucking hell. That's a sick name.
How do you?
GNAR.
NAH.
Just NAR. NAR.
That's fucking gnarly, dude.
GNAR.
I'm choosing it to be GNAR.
Yeah, same.
Put this down.
No worries. We're going to be a couple of days because we're also going to hit one of those bounties. But we'll let you know how it goes. Or if they beat us back here with a couple of guys, then you will have know how it went.
Okay. Are you sure you're up for the challenge?
Yes?
Okay. Also, Commodore Silverhand told me in the letter to...
Sorry, who?
Sorry. Wrong campaign. Commodore Greysail.
Spoilers.
Commodore Greysail also told me to pass this on to you. When she and I were a little bit closer and out traveling together, she started to make this map herself. However, being that she is more in the city now and has been for some time, she passed it on to me. It's not fully complete, but it does offer a lot of insight to locations on the Sword Coast. And he gives you a map.
I love it.
Sick.
I was actually just looking at my tasks and I was like, we really need to steal a map soon. But
Mm.
you got me
Give me
covered.
the map. Give me the map.
So, as I move you over to the map and it loads in, it does show a lot of the coast. And this map and area will be used for where we'll track ship stock, where the ship is, treasure, if you want to have a place to write that. So anything on the right side, your field of fury in, and you can add stuff to the map if you want, quest markers, all that kind of stuff. Free for you to customize. But yeah, that is the map.
Jesus.
Sick.
Fuck yeah.
Can you put us on the map? Because I have no idea where we are. Never mind. We're like here, right? Told.
I will.
We are in here.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, we're up here?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
That's Neverwinter.
Yeah, that's Neverwinter.
Neverwinter Wood.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're up in the north in the cold.
And I'll fix the scale by next time we play as well.
No, that's fine. It's about 15 feet.
Yeah.
Seems better.
So this is obviously a very large map. Once we go into some more detailed places, I've got other maps to use, but this will be kind of like the world kind of campaign map. Just for everyone's essay, this is considered... it's more like this. Doot. This is considered the Northern Free States. The Charlton Freed States, Northern Freed States. And
I
then
was going to ask if you could draw those in at some point.
I can.
So we have them on there.
Yep. And then this kind of area is considered the Empire. All in here. And then some of these islands out to here as well they've also claimed. And also Ruthven they've claimed. And then this kind of area in here is considered the El Terrell kind of area. And then we've got Cormier up here. And then down here are the Shining Plains, which is kind of more of like a nomadish kind of tribalistic area. Also, further we do have the Shadowlands, which occupy a very large portion of the coast. And then also Cholt, down here.
Sweet.
But yeah, big shout out also to Edwin at Fantasy Map Shop, who did this one up. So if you guys want to get some custom maps done for your campaign or anything like that, go check out his stuff. Just fantasymapshop.com.au. Got some really cool stuff there. Does battle maps, does campaign maps. So big thanks to him for bagging this one up. He did it relatively quickly with short notice, which is really good. But yeah, that's the map. So feel free to use it however you wish. And then I'm going to get a little coin to be your marker. You know, Corsairs of the coin and all that.
Nice.
I want to print this off.
So we're heading out.
It's up to you guys. You guys heading out?
Can Harshnag mark it on the map where we're actually going?
Yeah. He does point. He says, if you just roughly in about here, he says, if you just cut on in, follow the river along, it's about a day's march, you'll be able to see it. It's not too hard to find at all.
Sweet. Does anyone need anything before we go? Do we want to stop by the blacksmiths if someone needs arrows or something?
No, should be okay.
I'm good.
Let's head.
And off we trot.
And off you trot.
One of us leading the charge.
Everyone together carry the coin now. Excellent. So yeah, you get on your horses and then just slowly make your way into Neverwinter Wood. It is a cold wood, a very Arctic pine kind of vibes. As you begin to make your way deep in and following the river, it's a relatively easy journey through the woods, with the howl of some wolves and the scutterings of some birds in the distance. Your day goes by relatively uneventfully. The sun is shining with a chilly wind blowing on the backs of your necks as you trot further and further deeper into the wood away from the coast. Is there anything in particular people would like to be doing as they're travelling, or is everyone pretty happy?
I'm just going to reiterate. You go.
I was just going to say, I was keeping an eye out. You lads.
Oh, give us a perception check as you're making your way downtown.
Oh, okay. Natural 20 for 31.
Look, you go.
Fuck yeah.
I
You're
see
going to get all of our
everything.
natural ones
Yeah.
very shortly.
Bless you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Bless you.
So, you don't see anything threatening. But along your trip, you do notice a very old and untouched druid grove. As you begin to approach it, you can just see that these trees are kind of wrapped up almost like a bowl or a cup, with the trees and roots bending towards each other, creating almost like this hollow circle within the woods. You can see some small stones on the ground but have been overgrown with vines and trees and with grass. But as you're slowly passing, it's probably in the distance, maybe 83, you just naturally catches your eye, being just the shape in which these trees are kind of bent in, creating this circular hole. And as looking with your high roll as well, you do notice that there's a lot of little critters and creatures all kind of moving through that area towards that space. You can see some birds of prey, even sitting up on branches in this grove, not even hunting all these little critters that go through. You see an adolescent kind of deer move into the area, have some grass, and then move through. But it's just reminds you of home a little bit, a very forgotten place, but quite natural still.
Oh. Yay. I'm assuming, is it far off the track? Or?
You guys aren't on a track, you're kind of just following along the river. But it's about 80 feet away from where your current heading is, just slightly off to the right.
I'll be back. Nature buddy, you want to come do nature things?
Do you even have to ask? Of course.
Let's go. I gotta show you something. And I'll drag him over to the little grove.
Excellent.
Nice, yeah, that's it. Yeah, you see this grove, and as you come in, the creatures don't skitter. They just kind of look at you, and you can, as you're walking through, there's like a rabbit that's like, a couple of inches, couple of feet away from your feet, just looks up at you and continues to eat its grass. Almost like this is a place of sanctuary and safety for these creatures.
I just want to full Snow White, put my arms out, get all the birds, just like, I'm home. Okay. Once I've had my little niceties, I'll run back to the group with Tacitus.
Yeah.
Is it anything you guys want to do there, or are you just taking it in, have a look, and then moving on?
Is there any writings or anything in there? Or
Give me an investigation check as you begin to look around the area.
have a sit down little meditate look? Yeah.
I got
Little
something to as well
squiz.
when you're done.
Oh. You said investigation, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tweet. 17.
17. So with this 17, you brush away some of the grass in the area, and you find some runes written there, all written in Druidic, very old, very forgotten, but it was the name of the of this area. You're not too sure, but it was underneath where these kind of runes are faded, where you can't really read. It says protected by the Emerald Conclave. Emerald Conclave.
Emerald Conclave. Have I heard of that or read about it?
Give me a history check with advantage.
Oh, a 10. Not very good.
Yeah, and you can't really remember.
Yeah. If that's what I find, then I'll just sit there and Snow White.
Sorry, Emerald Enclave, not Conclave. Enclave.
Emerald.
Enclave.
Okay.
Can I cast Speak with Animals?
You sure can.
Okay, I do that, and then I'm going to ask, what does this place mean to you all? Why are you all drawn here?
You get a little squirrel kind of looks up at you. Place of safety, place of food, place protected.
Do you know who protects it?
Don't you dare.
No, I wouldn't. But I want to.
Just kill it, need it.
Gun goes off in the background.
Dinner.
The trees come alive.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're suddenly fighting the whole forest.
Sorry, can you?
One of Jack's classic misadventures. Long before me. Old. Safe here, though. Safe.
Is there anything you would like me to ask the animals? Tuk Tuk?
I don't think any of them would know, but I'll just point out the little runes. This says it's protected by the Emerald Enclave.
Yeah, ask them if they have any understanding of what that means.
They're all confused. They live short lives, and whatever this was is way beyond their lifespan.
Oh, so.
So they kind of just look at each other confused, not able to understand.
Would you all mind quickly swarming and climbing all over my friend over here?
Give us an animal handling check.
Yes. I'm just sitting there.
Okay, I got a half decent animal
Meditating.
handling. Come on. 22.
they look at each other, kind of spit their nuts out of their mouth, and begin to just run all over you, like run in under your shirt, like out the
Ooh.
top. They do so politely and gently, but yeah, they're able to do that for you.
Yay! Back home. Happy.
Ooh. That's awesome.
Yeah. Stay there for a little bit. And then when they've all gotten off, I'll head back to the group.
That's just like a rock or a flower or something like that from there as well.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's rocks or flowers. They're more growing on the vines that kind of wrap around some of these trees and some of the ruins there.
Right, I might just steal a rock just because it will last.
Nice.
I'm going to take a flower and put it in my hair.
No, cute.
As I take it, I'd say, thank you, tree. Put it in my hair.
Excellent. Is there anything else you'd like to do in there, or shall we continue on?
Continue.
Alrighty. So you make your way down towards the river again and begin to follow it along. And it's not before long that you begin to see this kind of, not heavy smoke, but campfire smoke of 3 large positions to the east. As you make your way closer, you can see 3 sites that are kind of being cleared with very rudimentary trees cut down and sharpened to form barricades with very large bone and wood-like structures with very torn red covers protecting them. As you approach, you can see the center one, which is kind of on this natural mound, almost cliffside mound that kind of runs down to the river. You can see a large bonfire coming from the middle of it with some sentries and some rustling about. As you approach also, you can hear the sound of very faint, I wouldn't say war drums, but the sound of light drumming, like just musical drumming as you begin to approach. A very just a mood setting one. As you approach, you do see two goblins on wargs. These large dog-like creatures approach you very casually, calmly. G'day, what are you doing?
G'day. We've come to see the chief, if that's all right. We've just been sent over from Harshnag, just to check in with things,
Kind of.
see if there's anything that we can do for you guys.
Harshnag sent one of these talkers, and he like slapped his mate and they have a chuckle. Yeah, come on in. The chief's not in a really good talking mood after the last ones, but hey, let's see if you can put a smile on his face.
What happened with the last ones?
Well, they just wanted to talk, and he's more of a doer, so when 2 people don't really get along and it's just awkward. It was really awkward. It was like watching a first time dude out on the prowl trying to get a Sheila and just absolutely just cooking it, just embarrassed, awkward to watch, had to look away.
Don't say that too loud. We have one of those in our group. So do side eyes at Jack.
Oh.
Yo.
Yeah, well, maybe not get him to talk then.
Oh, definitely not. Do you have somewhere we can stash him while we do have a chat? We're headed out somewhere after this, and we just had to bring him along.
Stash him?
Stash him, put him up for a couple of hours. He has some
Is there
alcohol
any,
with him, so
like,
he's planning
fighting
on taking
rings
a
here?
nap. Or fighting rings.
That'll keep him occupied.
The only fighting rings is under the guidance and blessing of the chief. We're not allowed to, we have to be kept at a readied fighting, position. We can't be just fighting each other willy nilly. But every now and then we do have some fights governed by the chief. In terms of putting him up, I guess he can go just hang with the younger lads. Have some chow, have some gruel.
I could go one of two ways.
Yeah, maybe we should keep him a little bit closer.
Hmm.
Just in case.
Mm.
Hmm.
That's alright, we'll keep him with us while we go see the chief, if that's alright.
Yeah, not a problem. You're the talkers, so yeah, just just follow us in. You might, some of the guys and girls, it's usually the girls, they might say some hurtful things on the way in. Just remember, words can't hurt.
Most of the time.
Uh-huh.
I just want to prepare you. Words can't hurt. They're just words.
It's mockery.
But you make your way inside the camp. It is for probably the orc camps of a very probably biased nature of being quite a dirty place. But as you go into this one, it is very more camp-like. But it is well cleaned, well stationed. All of the kind of huts are well made. It doesn't stink. There's no, just dead beasts lying somewhere. It is it's a legitimate war camp, just with the culture of the Greenskins, as they like to be called. But as you make your way into the center, you can see that the kind of command tent area where they're leading you is kind of wrapped around some really old ruins that have fallen down, decayed. You can see these very large kind of red banners and red pillars that kind of make barricades. And as you step in, you can see a very large tent to the rear with kind of this large fire and a training area. As you approach and begin to walk in, the two goblins get off their wargs and said, just leave your horses here, we'll walk in. Don't worry, we won't pinch them for food.
How does it look like they're doing here?
Fine. You can see, as you enter, you do begin to hear some pretty, derogatory terms. Show us your tits, love. Nice horns there, devil boy. Just run of the mill, pesting, badgering as you enter in. How are the boys back home, churchman? Just absolutely the worst. But as you get towards the tent, and with that, you can kind of sense that everyone is in high spirits. There's with the drums going on, with people just chatting, the milling around is high morale in these camps, or in this main camp that you're at. As you walk in, you're kind of standing just near this fire pit. It's kind of large bonfire. You can see that there's 3 boar spinning on it very slowly. I'll just go get the chief. He might ask you to wait for a bit, but he's just in there. He just does it to be a bit of a dick, But just hang loose and let's see how you guys go. And he gives you the finger guns and begins to back in. Interesting note with these 2 goblins that you've seen, they have long muskets on their back, which is probably out of character a little bit for goblins. They usually like to use their bows and crossbows. But these
Do
two...
they have any insignias on them?
Give us a perception check.
14.
No insignias on them. The muskets are very well made. They're kind of like, instead of being a brown color of wood, they're kind of like this almost a grey white color, of like an ashen oak kind of look. Very beautiful. But no, you are unable to see any insignias.
Do they come back and say, here's going to be a while?
In about 5 or 10 minutes or so, they do. He does come back out, and he gives you like the maybe kind of thing, and he walks over and says, "Oh, just have a seat, have a wait. He shouldn't be too long."
Just while you're here,
Yeah.
what is, you obviously know why we're here and what we're trying to accomplish while we're here. What is the feeling from everyone here? Do they want to help out, or are you more standalone, your own group kind of vibes?
Oh no. Yeah. We come from, most of us have come from, the dodgy part, and we way prefer the lovely nature of where we currently are. A majority of us prefer to be a little bit more civilized, a little bit more liked, a little bit more duty than the ones from back home. The chief's just kind of getting a little bit of pressure from back home. Splintering off, is a war move. It's a anything in war is free game for treasure and for glory. However, the old elders back at Orc Bridge, they're not too happy with our current change of permanent lifestyle. So he's just getting a bit of a, old ways meeting new. But most of us would love to come over and be a part of the north here, and there are some, a handful that want to go back home.
Yeah. I did happen to notice was it a musket? Is that what you said? Musket? I did happen to know notice your muskets as well.
Oh yeah, we some of those we before we turned, we were fighting against them, but some of those elves from Silvery Moon, them shooters, well, we ambushed a few of them, didn't we? And we took the spoils, and this thing just hits differently. So I've like to consider myself a bit of a sharpshooter with it.
Yeah, absolutely. You're a keen shot.
Probably one of the best you'll ever see.
I don't doubt it. Maybe once we're done here, you can show us some of your prowess with the musket.
I'll shoot an apple off your head at 300 feet.
I'll pay you to do it. Well, we'll see you out the front, boys, and we'll chill out here.
Yeah.
Wait for the big man to come out.
Good luck with He's he's good fun. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some tucker. Lovely meeting you all. And he jumps aboard his warg and begins to trot out of the camp.
So what you're saying is they're all Australian bogan.
Yeah.
Fuck, nice.
Guys, mate.
Just goblins.
That's just how they are.
What's that in that cauldron? Is that 4X?
Whoa.
It's a mixture of VB and Bundy.
Ugh.
Oh.
All got Woodstock long necks.
Northerns.
Having a festival of goon bags tonight. Stick around.
Chucking on the fucking heel toys,
Is there
What's
anything you
the game
guys would
plan?
like to do?
Yeah, sorry. What's the game plan before he comes out? He already is not happy with the talkers from before.
Yeah, so your plan's going to be working perfectly, Quiet Boy. I reckon still
He's a
just take the
doer.
negotiation.
My
Yeah.
thought was we show that him that we're doers as well, if he has a quest. If not, we pin Jack against his best fighter.
Quest? We're already on a quest.
Work.
We've got
More work.
More work.
we've actually got 10 quests going on at the moment.
We're going to fucking sell ourselves for more?
Why
I
not?
mean, if it's something easy, I guess, but fuck, you better pay us for it.
Harshnag's paying for it. 800 GP each.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
No. Shut up, all of yous.
That was just half, so.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yep.
so we're going to do a quest for him. He doesn't have a quest, and I'm going to fucking fight him?
You're gonna fight someone.
You're gonna fight someone.
That's why you're
Would you
here,
prefer
right?
to not fight anyone?
Well, these guys are pretty primal, and I have a feeling, have a sneaky suspicion that their chief is probably going to be quite the hefty fighter. So,
We're not gonna let you fight the chief.
Look, if you're too
That would be
scared,
embarrassing.
no, by all means, there you go. Cass volunteered.
man, he does sound like acting quite cowardly right now, there, Jack. The old you would do it.
I mean,
Oh,
Jack is coming off. All right, let's fight him.
But yeah, I agree. We'll show him that we're doers.
I'll just do a drinking contest as well. It's an option.
That is a good
Mhm.
option. It's on the table. If he brings it up, Jack, you're our man.
It'll be Carlton too, so it'll be easy to go down.
Who could smoke the most witty blues?
Punch this bug.
All right, we're
It's
we're
taken a
ready.
while.
Yeah, we're ready.
I'm just letting you talk. Why do you do this to me? You know. But after some talking, you're there for about 20 or so minutes. A very, I guess, proud-looking orc steps out of the tent. He's got a very well-trimmed kind of beard that is wrapped together and braided together. He's wearing this fur cloak with this nice leather armor. He has his hair kind of very well groomed. And he's wearing, the reds, the colour of his warband, and has a stern look on his face, but he's not trying to be menacing or intimidating. He is just a very proud orc. Probably, again, a lot different to some that have been more kind of tribalistic or barbaric in the nature. But as he comes out, Harshnag sends some more talkers, did he?
Well, he decided to switch it up this time and send some doers. So we're gonna get it done.
Doers. And what do you think needs done?
What do you need done?
Do.
Dada.
You're obviously not happy with just talking, so what can we do for you?
Well, I don't have any jobs that need doing, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe not right now, but maybe there's something for your people that you need done. That
Sure.
you want.
You can go to our Orc Bridge and kill my 3 elders so they stop pressuring me to come home. You all get alarm bells, and it's like a 6 skull quest just appeared.
Excellent.
But he does say it in a very sarcastic kind of tone. Like, oh yeah, just, go kill the King of England real quick kind of vibe.
Maybe they'll leave you alone if you cut ties completely.
Have you got family?
Not anymore.
And if you did, would you just cut ties with them?
They're pressuring me to do something that I didn't want to do. That wasn't best for me or my people.
Well, that's the stickler of it. Some of my people want to stay, some want to go. Some want to be more than just arrow makers and bow makers.
What do they want?
Again, some want to go home, some want to join fully, some want to fight, some want to go to the cities.
What do you want?
Kind of just stares at you silently. Yeah, much like he doesn't really know what he wants. He's kind of torn.
You've been sitting in the middle for... How long has it been?
A few years. Has been a few years. Probably about 2 or 3.
Yeah, I thought it was 4.
Thought it was 5.
Okay.
Well, 6 years ago is when they started. It took a while for it to all complete to get to where it was,
Forgot where I was up to with my speech. I was on a roll and then I've lost it all. So you've been doing this for a few years and you're not happy? Might as well switch it up. Harshnag's not gonna press you to stay if you've decided that it's not what you want anyway. Unlike some elders that might be floating around out there.
Kind of gives you like a very inquisitive look.
Whatever I said, I didn't mean it. We both know Harshnag. He's a good guy. He wants what's best for everyone. He knows that you're juggling a lot here, and he's looking to give the people that want to do the job something more to do.
He doesn't just want you for your strength either. He wants to keep you safe.
Give us a persuasion check, please.
With advantage.
Because Bentley jumped in right then. I'll give that.
Team up.
Oh, thank God. Persuasion, you said?
Yes.
24.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey.
Kind of sighs. You seem more like talkers than doers.
Well, you're not telling us to do anything.
Give us something to do, baby.
What to do, baby?
You want to fight for it? We've got a fighter if you want to fight something. He said he's keen. Might need a couple of beers, but he said he's keen.
And what exactly would we be fighting for?
You tell me.
You're the talkers, you're the doers, so what are we fighting for?
Peace of mind. It won't be your choice. It'll be whoever's wins choice. That way you don't have to worry about it.
Been sitting on a decision for years. Let this be the decision maker.
Maybe you're the real talker.
Pick your fighter. And he steps back into the tent and draws a very large great axe out, just with one hand. And
Yeah, sick. So as you guys just said, the winner just decides that. What the fuck do I decide if I win this? I'll throw my jacket down. What you just looked at me? What the fuck am I gonna do? I don't know what they want. They just said some want to stay, some want to go, and some want to raid. I fucking don't know. What do I say? Like, fuck off. The Harshnag needs his fucking arrows.
You decide they join Harshnag. Simple as that.
Yeah, tell them to give it a 6-month trial.
You know, the whole reason we're here.
So I got any fucking, I don't know. Looks like any drugs that, like, make me not feel pain.
This isn't the right time to experiment.
I will. If as soon as you're about to start, I'll cast Bless on you.
All right.
I have some oil of sharpness.
What does that do?
That helps
I'll
you at
take
all.
it. I'll take it and then
Okay.
I'll pour it onto my fucking my greatsword.
I have a bit of ketamine if you want one as well.
You definitely won't feel anything.
Yeah.
It begins with K.
What's oil of sharpness?
Give you a massage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be my corner. Get a little bucket and a thing of water for me.
I'm Doc.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Different
Alrighty.
color. Sure.
So with this, we're going to be implementing or trying a new duel mechanic for this
That's
duel.
not good. Yep.
Toby,
So-
Wait, am I going to pour the oil of sharpness on it? Does having the plus?
No,
oil of sharpness-
don't do
No?
anything. Don't do anything like that. That
Okay.
doesn't go.
All right.
So it is kind of like rock, paper, scissors a little bit. So how it will work is we will both, in secret, type what thing that we're going to do. There are 3 main things. So there's a feint, there's a defensive stance, or a offensive stance. So we'll both go offensive stance, defensive stance, or feint. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, bang, hit enter at the same time, and then that will declare what we do. So how it works is offensive stance will give you advantage on your attack roll. Defensive stance will give the attacker disadvantage on you, and then a feint will negate that. So then you will then have advantage if you're going into a defensive stance. So think of it of a triangle. So like offensive goes into defensive, defensive goes into offensive.
You have a diagram.
No, I don't. I actually had one made and then it's gone. I can't find it anywhere.
What's rock? What's paper? What's scissors?
Yeah.
We get to rock paper scissors and we'll say it's that.
Yeah.
Is this per round?
Yeah, per round. And then you then will roll an attack, and then it will be either be with advantage or disadvantage. And then if you hit, you hit. If you miss, you miss. And then the amount of hits you get is equal to your hit die. Once you've lost all your hit die, you lose.
So, per roll, per whatever you put in, that's 1 attack for you and 1 attack for him?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think of rock as defense, scissors as offense, and feint as paper.
And then still based on AC, whether you hit or not?
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
But just based on whether you're getting advantage or disadvantage on your attack roll, and if they have advantage or disadvantage on you. If you both roll the same, so if you both go offensive or both go feint, then it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Yep. This is gonna be interesting.
So, if you do lose, are you dead or are you just unconscious? What's the ruling for that?
For a fight like this is just a more of a friendly competition, so you'd just be like on 1 health, fucked up. But if you wanted to do this, say later on, then yeah, you can definitely go to death.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So just go offensive, just go O, defensive, D, F, feint. All right, ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, feint.
So yeah, you both pump fake each other and then swing around and go to hit. So roll to hit.
So my plus would fucking be good. 27.
So yeah, it'd still be the same kind of your same thing to hit. 26. So as you both come in, you swing around. He grazes you on your shoulder. You graze him on the chest. You both take a step back, losing one of your hit die. You begin to circle each other around this pit, beginning to make your next plans. Get ready. You ready to roll?
I got $20 on this.
Sorry, just one more question.
Yes.
Is it how many faces you have on your hit die, or how many hit die you have collectively?
How many hit die you have collectively? So
Okay.
Toby has 5 life.
Yep.
4.
4 now.
4 now, yeah. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. So yeah, you roll with advantage, I roll with disadvantage.
Oh, baby.
Go.
26.
Nice. Oh, that's not good.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice. So yeah, you're able to. He goes in hard, and you just slide back. And as you do, you just go straight up the chest, getting him again. He's like panting a little bit. You're good. As he swings in again.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. So as you go to block, he's pump faked you. You've blocked too early, and you've left yourself wide open. You'll have disadvantage, and he'll have advantage.
$15.
15 does not hit. Oh, ouch. Oh, 26.
Well,
Yeah.
As you go in, you've just gone too quick, and he's seen the gap. He's hit your sword out of the way, and he comes around and puts his axe into the side of your ribs.
Fuck.
3, 2, 1.
1.
Go.
Damn it. So he goes to feint you, but you just push straight past, and you land your strike in with advantage. Me with disadvantage.
Oh.
28.
Fucking what is with this?
That's 3 in a
fucking
row.
oh,
Come on, Rams.
He goes to feint you, and you just go straight through him. 2 quick attacks in. He blocks one, and you're able to get him in the shoulder with the other one. He's breathing heavy. You're breathing heavy. You've got cuts and scars all over you. 3, 2,
they're eating
1,
popcorn.
go.
Yeah, huge.
Yes.
Nice.
Huge.
Big move.
So
we love
he
this.
begins to slowly move back. You fake in.
26.
Oh,
Oh,
5 to 2.
and with that, you spin around. You do a flourish, and you hit him right on the side. Pull your blade out, and he takes a few steps back. I yield.
Absolute shellacking.
I
20
think,
bucks to me.
I think
baby.
you had one hit die left.
He did.
No, you.
I had 3.
Oh shit. Nice.
Yeah.
give me-
You only
My
took
dude
2 hits.
sucks. God damn. He puts his axe down. I yield. You're quite skillful with a blade.
I'll put the, just hold the blade on my sword and just go for the predator, son of a bitch, class for it with him.
He gives you clasps, and you can see as you guys have been watching very intently. There's kind of been like a small crowd build up around. There's some cheering. Yeah, good fight, nice.
Is there any alcohol around? Can I pass Jack a beer?
There is some alcoholic sludge around.
Yeah, it's for Jack.
He'll drink it.
I'm sick, VP.
Wow.
I'll drink it. I'll be like, yes. And then I'll old gold armor come out.
I'm going to baby bird it to you.
Rip.
What?
So, you won. Mr. Doer, what should I do?
Well, you give your people a choice. They can either stay here and continue making arrows for Harshnag and you guys can live in harmony, or whoever doesn't want to do that can move back to where you guys came from.
And the people that want to fight can fight.
And the people that want to fight can join up in the army on the free states. You can get all the fighting you want done. Just because you're not raiding doesn't mean you're not fighting. There's pretty good fights out there.
To hell with the elders.
So be it. You heard him. Those who want to come with me back to Oakbridge, I leave in the morning. Those that want to stay, make arrows, be comfortable, you can stay. Those that want to join the Forsters and fight, you can fight. All are free to do what they wish.
And anyone who wants to test their mettle on the seas can join our crew.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Big dick move.
15.
Plant the flag.
You get
We
some.
start handing out flyers.
You get
Roll a
some. You get some like murmuring. Yeah, no one's just running up to you just yet, but you know maybe there might be some intrigue.
We put the word out.
Hey, perfect.
Now throwing a real Aussie backyard party.
Anyone have any 420 pies?
Shut up.
Oh, we do a beer bong.
A shoey.
But as he says that, you can see there's a lot of murmuring in the camp of like who's to do what as he makes his way into the tent. And as he does, he turns back to you, Jack. Can I have a word for a second?
Absolutely.
He's gonna gut you.
Yeah.
Shakes me. He just prison shakes me in the gut.
Enters the tent just.
Starts hitting on him.
Oh. One of two ways.
The next person having babies.
Yeah. Roll 3D1 on you.
Oh.
No, Jack's just pregnant. You know, doesn't have to roll for that.
The three
That looks
D100s. How many children?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like frogs.
Oh.
Good heavens.
Anyway, Chief, you want to guess?
Good fight. You know your combat well. But
See, he gets fucking good nicks on me.
I've had better fights. I've had worse ones. I'm just lucky it was a bit of a fair, a bit of a friendly one. I'd had to face you on an open field.
Likewise.
I'll be heading home. However, if you're ever in the area, please stop by. There's a lot that you could learn from us, and I think there's a lot that they can learn from you too.
And whereabouts? Is that if we're ever in the area?
They're a bit of a trip. The Desert Mouth Mountains. On one of the southern peaks, you'll find a orc and goblin settlement called Orc Bridge. I'll be there, dealing with this shit show with the elders. But if you ever need some good fighters or a seasoned council, I'll be there.
Don't mind. And if you ever need Any naval experience or, trips out to sea? Just keep the Corsairs of the coin in mind.
I hate the water. Can't really swim. But I'll keep it in mind.
And how do you spell his name? Just Nah, N-A-R?
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
Okay.
G,
Yeah,
G.
G-N-A-R. Sorry.
No, just hate you all. Also, have a little look at this. And he slides you
Let's go.
a dick pic. No, it is. It's like a combat kind of forms in this kind of scroll that you roll out. So, once per day, you get the Orc crit feature, racial feature. So if you crit, you can add an extra damage die.
Ooh, that's pretty sexy. Ooh, once would I get to add extra damage
Yeah.
on my crits?
Just once, not all the time.
That's sexy as.
Ooh,
For
question DM as well.
winning the duel. Yes.
With dueling, if you get a crit, do you take off 2 hit die?
No.
Sucks.
It's just
Oh,
an
shit.
extra vaccine.
It's just, guaranteed hit. But yeah, he gives you another you son of a bitch class. Good travels. And you see him like limp over and begin to like bandage up where you've got him.
I'll just saunter off for a bit, then I'll start to just kind of touch my ribs a bit and walk back.
Nice. At this point, the camp is kind of bustling. There is some a lot of heavy murmur. A lot of the other troops from other camps have come over, and people begin to discuss what their plans are. Xanthia, a very familiar goblin, 2 goblins with muskets on their back, come up to you. So, got some room on your ship, you said.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yes.
Yes.
Goblins. It's sick.
what's the pay like, though?
Fuck, what do we agree we're doing? Please hold.
Look at this.
Hey, like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Look at this. This big bloody area. You can write all this stuff down.
Lucius is our is our treasurer. You can.
I can't remember what we decided.
We were doing 10% at the start, right? We were doing 6 months at the start?
Yeah, it's like 6 months, and then they get a cut every 6 months, and then they don't get a cut of the treasure.
Main
think,
one.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind, we are specialised, though, so, we're worth every penny.
You have to show me your prowess first.
All right.
Are you doing it now? You got an apple?
He picks up a mug and says, hold still, and, half scrambles up your body and puts it on your head.
How do I start walking back, or is he walking?
No, he starts walking. As soon as he puts it on, he lands on the ground with a thud, plunk, into the mud, and you hear him count out 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, and begins to just walk
He's on
out
Captain
of the
Shit.
can.
I'll make sure it's steady. I'll stand there and I'll wait to get shot in the face. I was like, this is how I lost my eye the first time. So
Deception check.
Insight. Oh. Yeah, insight. I'm still gonna insight it.
Yeah.
5. Fuck.
what do we got?
Minus
15?
1, 5.
Cool. So you hold still, and about 4 minutes later, you hear, Tacitus. It's not how she lost her eye the first time. You
Oh no, Captain Why is that such a shock? I never would have guessed.
I never would have guessed that.
Because the eye's still there.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't the left side yesterday?
Yeah, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
you hear echo from outside the king. Hold bloody still. And you hear this. and then this shattering noise, and then a large crack as the mug is shot clean off your head.
Bang!
What?
She's not dead.
I never doubted you. Dead. Yay! He's not dead.
Hey Jack,
Bye,
can you do
Jack.
that? I've got my mug of mine. Do it.
I thought blindfolded.
Well then.
Being specialists, does that mean we have to pay them double?
No, you can try to negotiate with whatever price. However, if they feel like they're getting underpaid, not doing. So I'll let you. Mechanics wise, specialists are a boon. Having 2 sharpshooters will unlock a feature for your ship. So therefore, yeah, they will cost more in terms of gameplay mechanics. Mechanics wise, they will unlock the sharpshooter ability. So as a captain action, she can order the sharpshooters to take shots at key members on the ships when you're doing a ship combat, which will give them disadvantage on their ship handling skills. Or if you target the gunnery officers, they'll have attack things, so you can kind of do cold shots with your sharpshooters. So it unlocks that ability. So yeah, if you want to pay for it, if you can negotiate with specialists, but after a while, if they don't feel like they're getting good money, they know their worth, they know they're good, they might move on to another crew or go on to something else.
Okay, boys. What I'm thinking is an extra 50 gold at the start, each, and then 5% of the loot, depending on how well you do. And then after 6 months, we can take a look and see if we need to adjust it. How do you feel about that?
Give us a persuasion check, sorry.
With advantage.
No.
Why not? That was good.
No, it doesn't matter.
Every time.
That doesn't mean you get advantage.
Yeah, it does.
Why not? Okay. What is it, persuasion?
Yep.
12.
60 gold now. 5% cut.
Well, are you coming with us to do our next job, or are you heading straight to the boat to chill out there until we set sail?
Probably head straight to the boat because I've yet to been to the big city. I want to check that out, and having 60 gold will be a nice little adventure for me before we set sail, so to speak.
Ooh.
Okay. 40 gold each now, 20 when we set sail. And then 5% of the loot.
Money cap. I got some money.
No, that's alright, darling. I have it.
Roll another
Me, darling.
persuasion check. Instant gush.
Instant gush. Honestly.
Pocket being emptied.
Yeah.
12.
All right, you got a deal.
I'll shake their hands.
I'm Brax. This is Lax. He's my brother.
Love it.
They hold out their hand to be paid.
Okay, give me a second.
When you get to Neverwinter, look for Sir Davos. He's at the spoon. Rusty Spoon?
Salty spoon.
Salty Spoon. Salty Spoon. Rusty Spoon's what I did last night. He's at the Salty Spoon, and he'll get you where you need to go.
Yeah, can we give them some directions? Where to go?
Oh, I know.
Who to talk to?
I know how to get to the big city. Don't you worry about that.
No, I know how you know how to get to the city, but do you know where to go when you're in the city?
Yeah, to see Sir Davos. Probably near the docks. Nah, it'd be nice
Sounds
to actually get...
fine to me.
It'd actually be nice to get some directions. You know.
I'll find some scrap of paper somewhere in my stuff, and I'll write him some directions down. Give him a short little map. point out some places that he shouldn't go. Tell him where the good places are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll run a detailed map of like the best taverns and the best brothels
Oh,
with
no.
my navigator's tools.
I'm saving myself for marriage. Don't worry about that.
Oh, man of God.
No, I just want to have the one boo for life, you know?
Well, if you find one,
Treat her right.
treat her right.
Look, you need to readjust your personal biases.
And then I give them 40 gold each. And say we'll see you there. We're going to be... Oh, we did tell our group that we were going to be back in about a day. We're extending our trip by about a week. So just let them know that we'll be back when we get back.
It's going to be a hard sell. Two random goblins show up and go, yeah, your crew will be back soon.
Oh.
Sure.
I'll
give him
go up to Tassus and I'll pull off his Corsairs
Armband.
little armband I gave, and like, hey, give him this.
Hey, this was
That's not a
really
good pay.
expensive.
Yeah, I know, I paid for it.
I meant the jacket.
and then I'll sign the map and list of directions that I gave them, so they know that the goblins didn't like murder us and steal our shit
Yeah, I was just about to say.
and somehow take over our
Stolen.
boat and tell them that we're going to be there shortly. And
Anyone has like
then
message sending? Because that would be helpful.
I do.
Anyway,
I'll do it.
maybe tomorrow, maybe in a week. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll send a message to Davos and say, hey man, we are extending
Sup,
our
bro?
trip. Miss you lots.
That's it.
Sending 2 goblins to you now.
You
Half of
criminals.
crew, I'm out of words.
Part of crew. I'm out of words. Spell ends.
Yeah.
I get a response. No worries, mate. I'll the ship's almost ready to go. We've packed it all up. Did you need any other stuff bought? And then you can hear him continue rambling, but he's run out of words.
It has been like 3 days since we left. The ship should be nowhere near ready.
No, I mean like his side of packing all the stuff that they need to pack, like all the supplies and all that stuff. The ship's still getting worked on, but it's still.
also, no miss you from Sir Davos. What the fuck?
Rude.
Yeah.
He might have said it at the end. He doesn't really know how it works fully, you know.
I
Still,
can tell.
doesn't lead with it.
Yeah, it's the most important thing.
And then what is the rest of the goblins/orcs doing? Are the ones that are heading down to Harshnag getting ready for that?
It's probably too early for that. You kind of sense this is going to be a bit of a few days to kind of sort. However, you're pretty confident you can tell Harshnag that of what transpired to be able to successfully hand in your quest.
Hell yeah.
Do we want to... Are we just going to wait until we get back to see him to do that? Or are we heading back to him now and then heading to the Mia? What's the best way to do it?
Either way, I think the way he put it, it could be, we could do it either way about the same time. But if we go to the other place first, then we only have to stop by Harshnag once, and then we can go.
Go deal with X's more.
Yeah. So whatever works, I guess. Whatever we're feeling. Everyone ready for a fight?
Oh yeah.
Always.
That's what we like
Sure.
to hear. Sure, I guess.
If I have.
Axel, how are you? Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, wait.
Because it's about you said a 6-day, 5-day, 6-day ride down.
Correct. As you get your map out and use the scale that's in there, it's roughly about. There's no scale.
Yes, it will take us.
So from where you are, it is roughly about 50 miles, 60 miles or so into the mere of Deadman to where it is on the map. For those who probably travelled along the road up, there is a small village just outside the mere that you can stop in. But yeah, probably about 3 days travel, 2-3 days travel to get to probably that little village outside of the mere.
And then when do we think that these guys are going to be ready to...
Mike.
When do we think that these guys are going to be ready to head down?
Which guys?
The orcs and goblins.
Oh, they're going to begin to break off and just do their own thing, depending on who's going to where.
Yeah, because I don't particularly just want to send a group of goblins and orcs down to Harshnag and just be like, here they are, no warning.
Do you want me to just send Harshnag a message?
Yeah, if you're able to, just let him know that Big Man's heading back, and then we're sending some other people down. Might be best. If you...
What? Big Man's heading back.
Yeah, Big Man's headed back to the bridge.
Oh, to Orcs Bridge.
Yeah.
To convene with... Okay. I'll send a message to Harshnag saying, hello, Commander. We've talked the talk with Nah. He's heading back to Orcs Bridge. Convene with elders. Half of his men are coming to you. Hopefully. Done.
XO, love you. See you soon.
There's a response. Thank you. I'll be sure to pass it on to any of our men stationed to be ready for them.
You're dropping out.
I'll pass it on to any of our men stationed there, so we can expect their arrival.
And I'll give the thumbs up to everyone. He's G. Everything's good. I'm ready. Let's go.
How long did it take us to get here?
2 days.
Okay. Are we well rested enough to chop off?
No, you'll need to have a long rest tonight here, and then head off tomorrow.
Easy.
But as you begin to have some dinner, dance around the campfire, and enjoy yourselves after a well-won duel.
I want Tuk Tuk to show me her forest dances.
Thought that was going completely different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
was
you
doing
went.
something
my
else.
I'm down for both, so whatever floats your boat, baby
I
girl.
want Tuk Tuk to show me. I was like, oh, fucking here we go.
Her forest.
Forest.
Ooh, her lady garden. Ooh. Okay. I'll show you all the forest and the dances.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
In the river.
We'll make the river. Don't worry about it.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
Jesus Christ. my Lord. That's where we're in tonight's session. No, cool. So this would be a good place to end it as you are heading into the Mirror of the Dead Man next session. So that'll be a good place to pause it off and kick it off next time. As you have a bit of partying, have a bit of drinking, and enjoy yourselves on a well-completed task. Diplomacy. Nice work. Actually, no, it wasn't. You ended up fighting.
Yes.
Our own to fill
Diplomacy is diplomacy.
It worked.
Orcish diplomacy.
It
Physical
did what
debate.
was needed.
Persuasive.
All right. Good session, guys. That was good.
Excellent session. Good to be back.
Sorry there
Very good to be back.
Very good.
was no just that no combat, but it's all right. Should be some.
Usually things wild.
Yeah, we'll refine that.
well.
I think it just to change some stuff up. But yeah, it's different. It's definitely fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, for those who were watching, cheers for jumping on board and watching. Again, if you feel like you want to support the page, the stream, that'd be great. Give us a like and a sub. Follow us on YouTube and all that fun stuff. But yeah, we'll be back next week for this bad boy. And then the following week, Dragonlance will be back. So exciting times ahead. And also, I think Bentley's putting together a one-shot soon as well at some point.
Yes. Probably not this weekend, but perhaps next weekend.
Yeah, no pressure. No pressure.
Whatever works for people, really. It's up to everyone else, not me.
I think I've got a guard coming up on Sunday, so maybe not.
Sort of
Sorry.
the group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look out for it.
Hey.
Hey,
Check this face.
check this.
Yeah,
that
check
bell.
this space. Like, yeah, subscribe.
It'll be updated on the Instagram, so follow us over there.
Ooh.
Whoever's doing all these notes is great. Who's been doing this?
Who do you think?
Bit of everyone.
Nice.
I've done the right side pretty much.
I think you spelt Kethaway wrong though, but that's all right.
No, I didn't.
Dude, I guessed.
Yeah. I looked at my spelling on my sheet and I looked at Tyle's spot and I was like, I want to go with Tile. He's probably closer. But that's
And
how
then-
it's spelled now.
Where's one of the quests? It's go to care, and it's the spelling for it is right here.
Okay, and
This is our notes, right? You fucking
keep your attitude to yourself. You really
we
just
didn't go
gave
through
a map.
school.
I haven't looked through it.
It's a school in D&D. Shut your fucking mouth.
Gets the message across.
Spell it how I want.
Alrighty. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next time. Catch you, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey.